Let's welcome on board Devang Mehta as well. Okay, finally, we do have that news flow on Godrej Agrawit. They say that they've been allotted a potential area of 47,000 acres in Telangana by the Department of Agriculture and Corporation Government of Telangana. So I think the understanding is that that allotted area will be used for the cultivation of oil palm, and that will mean that more processing units will come up, the capacity will go up, and that's the news flow which really is the reason of that move coming in on Godrej Agrawit. And we should try the management as well and get more clarity on this positive news that have come by as far as Godrej Agrawit is concerned as to what it will mean for the company, because the stock is definitely flying away in the trading session right now itself. Devang, hi, thank you so much for joining us and making time. If you track Godrej Agrawit, a word on that or maybe the other FMCG names which are on your top list?
Thanks for having me on the show. Don't track Godrej Agrawit as such, so wouldn't be in a position to comment.
Sure.
But yes, I think overall what I feel is the FMCG pack as such has also started to do very well. Plus the discretionary consumption side, whatever business updates we had so far, I think most of the updates were very strong. So be it Titan, be it some other companies, be it even some jewelry companies which had come up with their business. Most of these updates have been rock on, very strong. Some of the numbers in the banking pack has been strong. So I think overall the commentary as well as the numbers so far has been strong. And then as such, there's good time for FMCG as well as discretionary consumption to sort of come back as the entire market is now rallying, and it's more a broad-based rally rather than an extremely narrow or polarized rally unlike 2018-19.
Okay, so that's the take coming in. I should quickly check on in United Spirits, because the latest report coming in suggests that Indian court has permitted Pernod Ricard to approach the appellate authority seeking renewal of its liquor license in Delhi. Remember, the story goes that Pernod wanted a license in Delhi which was revoked, and that meant that there could have been more business for the likes of United Spirits, etc. Now they have allowed Pernod to actually question that stay or the license revocation, and that means there could be more competition for United Spirits. So it augurs as a bit of a negative news, but of course it's under regulation and under jurisdiction right now. So we'll wait back for the final outcome. But for now, seems like a negative news coming in as far as United Spirits is concerned. Devang, I'm not sure if you track the alcobev industry, because after the listing of Sula Beverages, there's a renewed interest as far as that space is concerned, whether it's a Som Distilleries and other names as well. They've seen quite a bit of re-rating. Is this a sector which you consider investable at all?
I think no particular coverage on this sort of industry, but as I said in my earlier question, that most of the discretionary spending again seems to probably be on the rise. Yes, there were certain reports a couple of quarters back that discretionary spending was sort of subsiding, but what we are right now again seeing is one, I think you were talking about the World Cup matches probably in October, November. Again, that tourism, that bit of tourism would again come back to the fore. People eating out, the revenge tourism, revenge spending. I think this all will again come back, and this is what is obvious even in two-wheeler, four-wheeler sales as well. So premiumization is also happening, even in terms of distilleries, as we were talking about. More so it's the luxury brands which are selling much. So I think the demand scenario in India does not seem to be going anywhere close to a recessionary times. It's in fact rising more and more. So my sense is that anyone probably selecting good stocks out of consumption universe, or even capex, or even something to do with a bit of credit growth, these themes will keep on doing well.
Okay, Devang, we'll let you go on that note. Thanks as always for taking the time out and joining in today. Godrej